Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to the Sinking City. And in the last stream, we started to see cracks form here in Reed's psyche. We actually tracked down Professor Cavendish, found out that his wife, who's actually Anna from the EOD, was pregnant with a Deep One child, and he was the one who actually poisoned the fish, condemning a bunch of innocent people to die. And Reed took justice into his own hands and shot Professor Cavendish. So that's done. So now we got to see what is next on the agenda. What's Sinking City about, Austin? Well, this is about a city in, I think, Massachusetts that's been completely isolated by water due to a horrendous flood. And this detective is here to try and find answers about visions that people up in the area have started having. Apparently it all centers around this area. So it's got a ton of Lovecraftian references into it. And we're just solving cases and trying to figure out what's what. So, Mind Palace first, since we have a ton of clues. The EOD's operations are shady, has a much more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty, and whatever they're up to is no good. Which is probably accurate. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD, and she will follow any instructions without hesitation. So what's this outcome? A filthy liar. Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. Anna Cavendish does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of the EOD. So those are two of our situations. George sabotaged the EOD. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine EOD's charitable operations. Which is also true. And George Cavendish became desperate after the EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save others from the same fate. George Cavendish is a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve his goals, and he said he had no qualms doing it. So I'm putting that as dangerous psychopath. And honestly, I don't... Right now we're going to say Anna's a filthy liar. It looks like we'll probably have one more revelation here before we figure out what else is going on. So we probably need to... Yep, we need to speak to Anna about her upholding her end of the bargain, since George is dead. And we do not know how Anna's going to actually react to that. Because we did kind of kill her ex-husband. So, to the fish market we go. Oh yeah, low property taxes, lovely beachside locations. Oakmont is definitely a wonderful spot for the aspiring homeowner. And such friendly locals and hospitable wildlife. So, as I said before in the last stream, what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on the main cases in the game and kind of avoid the side quests. We'll only do the side quests if we find ourselves low on supplies, and that's essentially what the side quests are there for. Is to kind of repopulate the supply store. Okay, it's saying I need to go to the Mind Palace, but I already did. Oh. I should help George Cavendish loosen the EOD's grip on the city. I should help Anna Cavendish deal with the poisoner and help save the city from starvation. How about both? Because I'm actually okay with this. I do want to help George, but I also wanted to kill him for doing what he did. I don't think the game's going to let me do that, though. I think we kind of set fate in motion when we put a bullet in his head.
Don't be shy. Leave enough for everyone.
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
Took it very differently than I expected her to.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence. Well done, Charlie.
Well, there wasn't really a good way of going about this, was there?
All right. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge. Now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
About time.
I do love the fact that he's just getting more and more impatient, a little bit more frazzled. Okay, I believe the basement is right over here. Yes, indeed. Down in the basement of the fish market. What could go wrong? This perfectly good crate down here, blocking the way. Hello? My Akbar senses are tingling, and not just because there's so much seafood about. Gauge shells. We may need to look up where to get the 12 gauge, because I think that's going to be important. That must be the esteemed Maurice there, with that completely innocent-looking, blood-covered altar. Oh! What did I do? Ah!
The door won't budge.
Oh, okay. So this was a trap. Up, 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 up. I'm... Well then. That was one of those Aladdin... You'll get what's coming to you. Yeah, they were nice. And looks like we've got a letter to Maurice, probably from Anna, saying, please get rid of the outsider. We've got chains over here. Yeah, they should have spent some time. Oh, wow. Hi there, skeletons. And surgical implements. Actually, I don't mind killing Cavendish now. Now that we know that the EOD's after us, we're just cleaning up this town, little by little. So what does the... Draft of an article... Did I not get the... Oh, case. Note to Maurice. Kill him. A. Love it. Outstanding. Kid gloves are off.
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Oh, this is the first time we've actually heard it referred to as the Order.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
So much blood.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Well, we can't have that. Actually, there's another lady that I was looking for. Anna. I'd like to have a word with you. Of course, she's gone. That's a shame. Okay, so now we need to head to the newspaper and look up that ad. And we'll go ahead and take the scenic route, since it's just like right here. Lobster Kitty! Yeah, well, oh, you're right, sir. Ugh. Been there.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
We're gonna get another interview? More questions?
Stay safe.
Nope. Okay, period after the flood, sections, advertisements, district, Salvation Harbor. Really? Oh, whoops. I gotta choose the right evidence. Fate of the expedition, Anna's request, guard's testimony. Oh, report to Mr. Throgmorton. Before I proceed with my investigation, I need to report my findings to the EOD and Harriet Doe to Robert Throgmorton. So we can't do any researching just yet. It's strange. One thing I'm also noticing is, I don't know if this may just be my imagination, but I'm seeing more of the cultists around than normal. Whoa. I don't remember that. Guess we gotta go around the other way. Also stay on the lookout for any trash cans or anything I can loot. We need them badly. Yeah, and this Silent Hill fog isn't really helping matters much. Back to the esteemed Throgmorton Manor. Despite his gruff appearance and Tywin Lannister-like personality, Robert has basically dealt with us fairly than anyone else. Now, he will eventually betray us, of course, but let's have some good times before that happens. Chances are good the funeral is done. They went ahead and buried Albert. Maybe. Nope. Ooh, what are they doing now? I saw an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation that was like this. Hi, Albert. Oh, we're having a... Okay, we got a dead man right there. There's Albert. Or there's Robert, excuse me. This is disturbing in a multiple amount of ways. You're looking good for a dead guy. Or it may not be him, I'm not sure.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD. The den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
And we know that not all Innsmouthers are bad, because we did have that one who was sitting there making toys for the children, so...
Are you using this as an opportunity to make an example of the Innsmouthers? Because most of the EOD members I've met were locals, and for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You want to examine your prejudice.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes, you're a bigot. I don't know if that'd be particularly wise with all the people with the shotgun, so let's try a little bit more diplomatic approach.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers. and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
See, he's being reasonable. Like, it's interesting.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Dow. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn.
A shotgun?
Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Yay! We got a shotgun! The cake is still freaking... This must be just another member of the line. It has to be. The cake is not a lie. How are they able to make a cake like this in this kind of environment, though? Yeah, Throckmorton has the best party favors. Who catered it? Like, I have so many questions. We're gonna check upstairs again, though. Oh, gimme. Sweet mystery of life, at last I found you.
The door won't budge.
Lard frosting. Oh, you know what? That's a great shout, Kath. That is probably right on the ball. Okay, well, this has been an interesting experience. Have their cake and eat it too. Hey, Doom. Alright, now we can go, Fathers and Sons. Oh, it was a brand new case. That's why we couldn't go to the newspaper and do it. We did things out of order. Well, I'm going to feel slightly more confident when we go deal with some of the big monsters. I really don't think we were supposed to deal with that thing in the basement of the university when we did. I'm going to assume that it was just, you know, nice uses of glitching and grenades. I suggest not. Yeah, I'm more curious about how that's going to... Actually, while we're at the newspaper, we need to take a better look at the editor's office and those pictures. Now that you mention it, Jalen. See what happens here.
Stay safe.
Okay. Period. After the flood. Advertisements. Salvation Harbor. Toothless Bob's wake. The time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey. This time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroads of Calm Shore Street and Salvation Road in western Salvation Harbor. Alright, cool. Now let's head to the editor's office and take a look-see. First, though, we could still grab ammo and stuff since it refreshes. Okay, we've got trophies. We've got a really cool painting of a skull with a pocket watch. Now, so I don't know necessarily if that's Throgmorton kissing the guy. That may be an Italian. You know, like a kiss on both cheek kind of thing. We've got the clan there. And apparently this was... We can probably find that on the map. I wonder if this is like a secret storyline. If we followed exactly where everything was. Hold on a second. Let's see. Do we have the claw? Yes, we do. So if we've got the claw there, then we've got whatever this is. That's one of the locations. That's the location of the kiss. And the clan sigil looks like it's right, I think, at City Hall, maybe? Or is it in the middle in Advent? Yep, that is definitely... Oh no, it's actually right here. Next time we're in one of these vicinities, we need to see what's what. Because I am fairly curious where all of that goes. Oh, we got one more picture there. That may be the Throgmorton family. Yeah, it looks like a European cheek kiss. So I'm not exactly sure what else is going on. If you guys hear some loud booms or rumblings, that's people moving stuff in the room next door. Okay. So, part of me does want to see what is over here. Down good old Marsh Avenue. But we need to go to... Actually, we need to head over here. That's our next location, to Salvation Harbor. Calm Shore Street and Salvation Road. Calm Shore and Salvation Road. Alright, we'll place the mark. And that is for the Seven Oaks Bar. And where'd be the best place to go? Probably Salvation Harbor North. We've already got the fast point for that, thankfully. So what should we do, guys? Should we go ahead and follow the editor's paper first, just to see if there's anything interesting? And then check out the bar? I think that might be... Yeah, we're gonna go down Marsh Avenue, where nothing bad could possibly happen. Oh yeah, this could definitely be a dangerous lesson. That's why we're gonna save. I know I said we weren't gonna get sidetracked, but now that I see that they're kind of pointing out certain things, I'm curious. I mean, if we're already going against the power of evil fishmen, I think taking on the clan is a worthy endeavor. Couldn't tell you which was worse. Let's go. We're gonna go down to Marsh Avenue. Yeah, I suffer from very bad squirrel syndrome. In video games. Okay. Down along here, past this block, there should be something outside the norm. Oh. Infested area. Looks like a church. Oh, we also got a new skill. We've got our health up to full. I think we probably need to work on our sanity. Because that's been a bit of an issue for us. And I forgot to save. The Church of Redemption. Doubt. I have some serious doubts, people. I know, how dare I question a fine institution like the Church of Redemption, but... Whoa. We're about to see what's what. If we can't go in here, then we know we'll probably have to do it a little bit later. Oh, Lord. So, what sort of denomination do y'all think? Metal scrap. I went down to the river to pray. Sorry. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Come on down. Oh dear. Oh, there's a cage. Of course there's a cage. Why wouldn't there be?
The door won't budge.
Coil springs. This place has tons of loot. Yep, this is fine. Absolutely fine. Let's go upstairs. If the basement didn't kill us... Uh-huh. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to some of the stuff like Midsummer. There's a cult in them thar hills. I have a feeling we're going to find Aerith and it will be delightful, Suzanne. I have a feeling we're going to be returning to that place eventually. Okay. By the way, that's actually one of my favorite songs. I love that church hymn. I especially love the version that they did for, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Alright, so it'd be best to go left, right and then left. Wait a minute. I'm just noticing that we can... Those are walkable catwalks. Oh, death is very fitting for this place. That was sung in the soundtrack by Ralph Stanley. Okay. Lots of the old familiar faces. Hey, Mochi. How you doing, friend?
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Did not expect to hear that accent in Massachusetts. One more time. Mister, how you doing? Got some fresh fish here for you. Okay, well, the pub should be probably about right there. And we got ourselves a nice fast travel point. I assume where the light's on. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Uh-huh. Hey, Tipsy. Oh, this might be another place to go ahead and crash out, if we feel so inclined. The Seven Oaks, established 1685. Can you guys stop with the whispery fish people speak? It's a very popular tune in bars. Is this an exact... Hold on. Is this an exact copy of the last place? Nope, there's a basement. New and exciting.
Bye.
Okay, we can ask the bartender.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Prohibition.
Bye.
A favor for the bartender.
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal.
Ooh, creepy guy.
Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
Looks like he was carved out of wood. Yeah, you can definitely tell the Sherlock Holmes guys worked on this.
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care.
A lot of people here look like they have Graves' disease, hyperthyroidism. Yeah, he has a fashionable mustache, though. So that's a side quest we're going to ignore. Yeah, didn't Frogwares close down recently? Because I knew that there was some sort of issue with, like, ownership of the games. I think the only one that they've been able to sell was Devil's Daughter. I'm not sure. There was some sort of snafu. Okay. Ooh. And we can't take those weapons. That is a shame. Can't steal from an officer of the law. Ladies. Well, we're not going to be able to go to Toothless's wake until we get to this place. Visiting a house on Levi Coffin Avenue, not far from Crossroad with Marsh Avenue in western Grimhaven Bay. No, we're having to head all the way back over here? Well, fine. Oh. Levi Coffin Avenue. Not far from the Crossroad with Marsh, so it's over here, probably in the water. But that's an infested area. You think he looked like Don Knotts? Okay, we do have a fast travel point, though, fortunately. There was a brief tiff between Frogwares, the devs, and Focus Home Interactive. There we go. Okay, that's what I was thinking about, Tipsy. There was a rights issue that eventually got resolved, but the other party made it difficult for Frogware. Yeah, because all the games except for Devil's Daughter got taken off of Steam, and now they're back. So they're still very much in business, and they're making a new Sherlock Holmes game. Awesome. I loved Crimes and Punishments was my favorite. I did that playthrough on YouTube and had a heck of a good time. Alright. We are not going into the danger zone. This might be one of those water areas that we didn't go to before that we can now. Or we could, it was just kind of slightly dangerous. Oh, it's how you found... Oh, cool. Well, welcome to the Twitch channel. Oh, I hope where we need to go isn't in the infected zone. It might be. They may be forcing us to use the shotgun. Well, hold on. There may be another pathway. You don't often catch them because the UK-US time zones are dodgy. Yep. I understand. I have some I have some European viewers who have bad insomnia that I appreciate when I do my normal streaming times, and if I stream in the morning, it's always great to see people from across the pond. Okay, I'm going to assume that this is the spot. Aw, sweet merciful Lord. Ow. Oh! That's not nice. Am I out of shotgun ammo? No, I'm not. Okay, well, I need to use... Oh, bugs. There's bugs. Woo! Yeah, sucks, huh? Couldn't cross that holy ground. Whew, boy. You stay put. This is my boomstick! Alright. That could have been worse. Actually, let's go into our inventory. Can we actually make... Oh, yes we can. We are making all of the bullets. Good lord. We need metal scrap for the... Okay, we are full up on all of our things. I think, yep. Let's go ahead and reload the boomstick. We are as prepared as we can be. The thing about it is, guys, we've got to start using thresholds to our advantage, because they will not cross certain areas. And whether that's by design or an error of the game, we're going to take advantage of it. Oh, there's a body. This must be the place. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. And just got some antipsychotics. Grand. I don't really care about grenades. Well, Mr. O, after years of faithful service, I cannot keep silent. I have noticed Mr. C and your lovely wife conspire after dark when you are away on business. Were I you, I would watch them. I know the city well, dearest Mr. O. I do not wish you to be harmed due to your admirable selflessness alone. Your faithful servant, Iago. For your eyes only. Okay. I'm going to assume that that was where I needed to go. Yes. If not, we'll have to come back, but... Well, hold on. Yeah, no credit. or taking a picture of the crime scene. So I think this might have been the place. And with that, we've got one more experience point. Make ourselves super resistant to insanity and those type of things. Hey! I wonder if you stay in underwater for a long time, if something happens. If like a tentacle comes and grabs you. Yeah, there's one way to find out. I do not know what this symbol means. It means gooey monsters are nearby.
Knock it off.
Yeah, we do not need to go looking for 'em. What is this? Danger. Harry Dresden? Huh. Use our magic vision. We can certainly... I mean, we can see the sigil. I think the sigil just means something specific.
What's your problem?
Sorry, fishman. I don't know... Okay. He does have the limp. Yep. Oh. We're gonna just try and run through this zone. I'm not gonna try and clear it, but... Hi! Dimensional shamblers. Ooh. Gotta go fast! Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm going to assume that went perfectly without a hitch. And no one can tell me otherwise. We know where the bar is. We'll see if this was our courier. If not, we may have to clear that zone because the door that we're needing to go into might be there. Now we're going to be dealing with those big guys like all the time. All according to plan.
Pick your poison.
Crap. Hey, Dark Gifts, how you doing? Good to see you. And that was not our courier, guys. That is unfortunate. Levi Coffin Avenue, not far from the Crossroad. So it is on Levi Coffin Avenue. It's just close to the to the crossroad. With Marsh. So it could be one of these, this area here, or up north. That area that I just kind of like ran through. Great. Well, I'm doing okay. We are playing some of Lovecraft's The Sinking City. Last game made by Frogwares, who I found out during the stream are working on a new Sherlock Holmes title. Very pleased with that. Get this through and we will work our way back up. Okay. So let's kind of look at this. This is Levi Coffin. This is the danger zone. There's Marsh Avenue. So we'll head from Deep Shore. I will assume it's north. Yeah, it's good to see you too. Alright, time to scream, holler, and run this way. Ah! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Whoop. Alright, I'm going to say that that went off without a hitch. Perfect. First try. Not a scratch on me. Oh. We ran by the house. Of course we did. It wouldn't be a stream if I didn't get... It would be a stream if I didn't get lost somewhere along the way. Okay, I see electricity, lots of water, and I hear gooey things. Oh, no worries, Dark Gifts. Thank you for watching it on the TV. Oh, hello! Ah, that was a lot easier. I guess we better start exploring like this. Yeah, absolutely, Dark Gifts. The horrors always want to hug me. I've come to terms with this. The problem is they're a little bit rough. Okay, gunpowder. We have to go down into the basement. Love it. I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Oh god, that looks like a totem straight out of freaking DVD. Okay, there's something for our glowy vision. Ah, secret entrance. Totem rush.
blood's almost dry.
Kerosene. Ooh, gasoline.
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Oh, we're gonna get out. We're gonna have to run out of here in a hurry, aren't we?
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
Okay, make the googly go away there. These secret snack chambers, man. Ah, there's a still. Yeah, it did get pushed back, Dark Gifts. We will eventually get the DVD, or not DVD, the VTM game. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay. So the dude was basically covered in gasoline and set ablaze. Yeah. Last thing we want is a rushed game. Absolutely. We already checked that. Well, that's why they're coming out with all of those text adventures and stuff that I've been doing on the channel, is to kind of satiate people's... Ooh. Whet people's palates and keep them excited for the new game. Can head over here and see what's what. Am I missing anything? Oh.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
Convenient.
Jirach! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get 'em, boys.
Oh yeah, if someone can, link the VTM 2 trailer to Mochi.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Time to figure this out.
Ooh. Okay, he was already dead before they set him on fire. That's something. Okay.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind... No mercy, boys. He's been... Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood? Jirach! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? Jirach! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? You're done, kid. Someone took... No mercy, boys. He's... Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed.
Ah, okay.
The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Murder in the basement. All right. We're in good shape now. relatively speaking. Now, we're going to go ahead and take the safe route around Maple Lane. Les plot thickens. Now, we tried to help someone before and took a massive sanity loss because we shot them. So we're just going to go ahead and leave that alone for now. Yeah, I'm excited about it for sure, because there's a new version of Coteries of New York coming out that we get to see things from the La Sombra point of view, which is great because the La Sombra weren't really talked about when VTM 5th edition came out. They were alluded to, but it'll be great to see how that goes. And I know they've been talked about in some of the stuff that's released since then. And there's another game that's going to be coming out that's VTM related, like text-based adventure. They've got a lot of stuff on their plate. I'm excited. Shell shock, why I lost sanity. Oh, the Christmas scene? Yeah, definitely a Malkavian or a Zamisi. I would assume, at least. All right.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
What? Okay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
I really don't want to think that I'm taking on freaking outer heaven. So, can you be a little bit more descriptive than the boss?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer.
Excuse me.
Here's the note with your instructions.
Woo.
Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry about that. I normally pause the mic.
Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Bye.
Whiskey crate. Bartender's instructions. More pistola ammo. Rendezvous point. An alley on Windmill Avenue between Octopus Avenue and Skipper Road, Southern Salvation Harbor. Question. What does one do with a dog? The answer, the dog is rabid, so it must be killed. Smuggler's boss, a ruthless tyrant. A man in a wheelchair made an example of Courier by burning him alive for his betrayal. Such lovely people in this town. An alley on Windmill Avenue between Octopus and Skipper. Windmill. Alright. So right around here. Looks like we will just head south, down Calm Shore, and turn on Skipper. Unless there's any more danger zones for us to discover. Can I craft more for the shotgun? Yes. Yes, I can. Just one shell, though. And we're full up on our other. And we need a lot more metal scraps. That seems to be the thing that we are missing the most out of. We on Skipper? Yes, we are.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
And now we got this unnatural rock formation. Huh. Here's a bench. We should be able to save our game. Oh, that place looks safe. Don't get distracted though, Wretch. Stay on the task. A squirrel with blinders on. You're not wrong. One thing I have an appreciation for Reed, I don't know if those are supposed to be slacks. Okay, yeah, they're slacks, never mind. I thought he was wearing jeans. And I'm like, he's very practical. Because he knows that's probably the best for field work. Oh, Lord. Alright. Here is an alley.
Hey fella, what do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
Oh god, he looks just like Peter Cushing.
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
He's got the exact same facial structure and the sideburns. Aw.
Just take me to your boss.
Smuggler's meeting point. Now, the entire reason we're doing this is we're trying to get Fred off the island. Once Fred is able to get off the island, he'll let us know where the EOD is keeping Doe. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. I would have loved to have seen Peter Cushing in a Lovecraft film. Fred's the most relatable character because he wants to get the hell out of the city. You're not wrong. Oh, hello, friends. Welcome to the Smuggler's Hideout. I don't know if Mesmer would like this. So the boss is not in the wheelchair all the time. Alright. Thank you for that lurk, Suzanne.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Papa Brute, huh?
Just calm down. No need for violence.
How you doing, handsome? How you doing, handsome?
Is that the voice actress for the weapon maker in Devil May Cry 5?
How you doing, handsome?
Sounds just like her. I forgot her name. Hey, Amaranth. Irish Tarkin.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? And let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed. And what would that be?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
Yeah, a lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing, but it needs to stay between the two of us.
But
I'm fine with doing a job for you, but is this gonna be on the up and up? I've got a reputation to think about.
If you're here, kid, then I can't imagine you have a boatload of options.
you're not wrong.
Don't want to do the job for me? Then get lost, and be glad you're still breathing.
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter, rightful head of the Carpenter family. Second thing, someone tried to kill me a week ago.
You're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting mercy from a crime boss. So, what's the catch?
It's not a trick, kid. I couldn't give a damn what you think about me. When you're at death's door, it makes you reassess your priorities.
Alright, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet.
Oh, God.
I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver. And I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
Yeah.
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strongbox in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
Got some doppelgangers.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
I got it.
Okay.
You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences, especially about the family business, but he would never hurt a fly, let alone me.
It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy? I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
I'm really liking these practical villains.
Goodbye.
Key evidence? Do we have all evidence? No.
I'd have broken all
Just
your
calm down.
bones, fella, if Papa Brood
need
hadn't
for
put you
violence.
off limits.
How you doing, handsome?
Hey, what's your business, kid?
Is there anything else? Ah! Okay. Well, let's see what else we can find here. This might be a good kind of safe spot for us. Would like to find some supplies. You're the leader of a smuggler ring. Your headquarters should have supplies. One would think. Ooh. There we go. Alcohol and coil springs.
Whoa, what gives? A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
Look at those Chicago typewriters.
Yeah, top marks for quantity, but so much for quality. Even my gear's in better shape.
Okay, we can check the basement as well. Ooh, there's something. What is that? Hello there, corpse. That slid down the way. Huh.
The blood dried not too long ago.
So what, you're reformed and you're still killing people?
Do you like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Yeah, I got my loot. I am pleased, but now we're gonna head down to the basement and figure out what the heck killed that lady down there. It wasn't the armadillos. Ooh. More supplies. Ooh, cordite. Sick. Yeah, so... Is that a... Thought maybe it had been a St. Nicholas medal, but that is not the case. What am I missing? Oh, I wasn't... Never mind.
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brood will be here any minute.
Interesting. So, there may be some shenanigans going on with the gang, but Papa Brute may not be in on it. What was the symbol on the wall behind that cleaning guy? Let's see.
I can't imagine it ended well for whoever lost all this blood.
So someone got riddled with holes. Oh.
This stain's almost gone.
But it makes me wonder, is that guy here?
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Not all the evidence has been collected here, though. Gotta figure it out. And we looked at both of those. We talked to him.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
We already looked at that.
The blood dried not too long ago.
So what am I missing here? Maybe it's nothing that we can look at, or that we can discover right now. Maybe we have to find out later when we get some more information on why someone died. Because I'm sure we'll be coming back here, so. What do you guys think? Just keep on keeping on? Yeah, maybe we can ask about it then. Mind Palace. Carpenter's Manor, Southern Old Grove. Oh, we have to go back all the way over here. Oh, never mind, that's Coverside. Where's Old Grove? Ah. Between Century and Hillside. Goldbridge Street. Probably that building right there. And the crematorium, Southern Reed Heights. We need to mark Brutus's hideout. Oh, it's already marked. Never mind. Seven Oak Street, yep. A yellow tag that was on Brutus when he woke up in the crematorium. The name listed is Jack White. So that would be fairly new. Wayne Road and Phillip Street. Where's Reed Heights? Oh, Lord. Yeah, this is a big section. Corner of Wayne Road and Phillips. Okay. So we got our locations here, guys. We're going to go ahead and head up north. And I think we need to search. I think we need to go to the police department. Do you think that'd be a good place to check for that tag on that? See who that person is. Just kind of see what happens. Because I don't think the newspaper had obituaries. Was there hospital records? No, I don't think so. But here, I'm just going to check for my... just for curiosity. And if not, we could always go to City Hall. Let's try City Hall first, actually. We'll check all of those locations. If not, then we'll just head to the crematorium and see what, we're able to figure out. Because I want to find out that before we actually go to his manor, because I'm sure the imposter is there and probably not too keen on talking to someone who knows what the score is. Okay. Citizens. Legal documents. I know this is probably not what we need, but I just wanted to see. Okay. Jack White, just a normal person, came to Oakmont with dreams of musical success. He didn't even think a seven-nation army could have slowed him down. Hey! Sherlock Holmes, Mystery of the Creepy Watson. That right there is an Easter egg. Because some of the early Sherlock Holmes games that I think Frogware made, if you guys are familiar with Slender Man, there's an effect that... it's called the Slender Man effect now, but if you see someone and you turn around and then when you go back they're located somewhere completely different, it's like they're teleported, and then you can't see them for a second, you turn around, they're like right in front of you. In some of the old Sherlock Holmes games, Watson was your companion and he had that glitch. So there were times where Watson would actually scare the crap out of you, because you would just be like da-da-da and turn around and he'd be like right there, and then you turn around again and he'd be across the room like looking at a wall, or it was just it kind of put people ill at ease. So I like that. It's a nice little kind of homage to that, I would think. And chances are good if we can't find anything here, then we'll find information on Jack White, maybe in the crematorium records. That definitely needs to be the next spot. I'm not even going to check the archive. Well, I don't know if the archives had obituaries. Did the newspaper have obituaries? I don't think they did. IR forgetfuls. Crimes. Instruments, impounds. No. Nothing there. So let's just skip the archives and go straight to the crematorium then. Which is located in a new area. Reed Heights. And... oh, it's over here at the university. Cool. I forgot how much traveling we've been doing in this game so far. So what's the deal with the lurk command? So the lurk command, the sound that's made when you lurk and just decide that, hey, you're going to be right back, or you're doing other stuff while listening to the stream, that's the D-res sound from Tron. That's what it sounds like when someone dies. Alright, so we're going to go along Ward Street here. I really don't want to have to go back to the university for any reason. Officer. Oh, here's the city archive. That we cannot go look at. Plus 10 RP points, officer. Eh, looks like we are taking the boot. Oh, we got a nice little graveyard right here. Lovely. Nice and isolated where no one could hear us scream. The backpack and the dinghy are the best supporting cast. Nice and reliable. Okay, well, someone's here. Shall we check the graveyard? Since it's daytime? And there's a nice area that leads out into, somewhere unwholesome. Great. Safest place in the world. Hey, Shadowrunner. Crematorium. Oh, yes! Hello? I'm looking for Mr. Bearer. First name Paul. Oh, not too bad, boss. Hope everything's going well in your world. Office floor 2, funeral hall, more, crematorium, floor -2. That's just what I want to see. Got our shotgun at the ready. Can't go that way. Oh, okay. Well, down into the darkness we go. Last time we were in a morgue, we didn't exactly have a good time. Thank you, Shadow. He was actually a licensed mortician, which was awesome. Crematorium registry. Last week, person on duty James Warren. List of the deceased. 7 unidentified corpses cremated. J. Huss cremated. S. Cole to be cremated. V. Black to be cremated. Jack White to be cremated urgently. This week, person on duty Robert Taylor, James Warren on sick leave since last week. 16 unidentified corpses cremated. MJ cremated. I hear the rustling. Okay, we are full up on all of the things. We are going to go ahead and use some metal scrap. And Mochi, thank you very much for that donation to Extra Life to help out sick kids. I appreciate that, friend. $5.39. Jane, stop this crazy thing. Oh, how cool. That puts us at $5,700 out of our $6,000 goal, guys. Awesome. Thank you, Mochi. I tried to do a live stream series of this a while back, and my mind just wasn't in it. And Kat, thank you for those 20,000 grid coins for another $5 Extra Life donation. We will do that at the end of the stream. And it took me a bit to get used to it. But now that I'm used to it, I'm actually quite enjoying it. And 2 grenades. Somewhere in one of these drawers is Jake Armitage, very confused as to his circumstances. I locked up and left early today. The keys are on the table. P.S. This morning I heard wild beasts near the cemetery. Be careful. I don't like it. Not one bit. Okay. Gringo.
Ugh, what a stench.
SNES version, best version of Shadowrun? Absolutely. Except no substitutions. Okay, I feel this goo is going to coagulate into something unwholesome. Those were nicer caskets than I was expecting. Here's the elevator up. Nice fresh corpse. The goo is Clayface? Possibly.
Whoever held this poker has got to be covered in slime.
And this is probably the guy who went on sick leave.
And judging by the dried blood and the dent on this shovel, it was used as a weapon.
Oh, is there a body in there? Or is this remains? Okay, I think there was remains and other stuff. Okie dokie. What the heck is that?
Ah, it reeks to high heaven. What is this stuff?
This is how Slurm is made. Didn't you watch the episode?
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, and stinks.
Milk comes. Oh, okay, sorry. Icky, icky, grr. Yoink. Okay.
What by the Engels is going on? Where am I?
Ah, alright, so this is our esteemed smuggler boss. He hit the guy in the back.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Oh, that's the guy who killed the lady.
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
So he's got someone in the organization who's causing all of this discord.
What by the Engels is going on? Where am I? I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Brutus was brought in by some group who had to deal with the crematorium worker. So, Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
Or the guy may have just taken time off to deal with his concussion. Yeah, I'm still checking around corners and stuff. I would have put monsters right there waiting for us. All right, to the Mind Palace. I need to talk to James Warren, the man who was on shift when Brutus woke up at the crematorium. He's suffering from a head injury and requires urgent treatment. Okay. Well, let's get to the hospital then. Been making a lot of story progress here, guys, during this stream. I'm very happy. all the way across town, which would probably suck, especially if you had a concussion, to the hospital. We'll have to check on everyone who has a head wound. See if he knows anything about... Actually, probably Jack White. The name Jack White doesn't matter. It was probably just a name that they made up. We'll have to see. Doom. To the hospital. Huh. Hello, I'm Mr. Burns. I think you have a letter for me. Alright, Mr. Burns, what's your first name? I don't know. Older than you think. St. Michael's Church? What? Oh, that's going to send us to all of the locations that we have already been to.
Find something you like.
Not going to worry about it.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Shut it, Pringles man. I'm on the hunt. Unless there's another hospital. Maybe on the other side of town.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This.
That actually might be the case. You suffer... Oh, we got a mind palace something? No? Locate James Warren. There's no records to check, though. And we're definitely not going to the sanitarium. He may have gone to the Department of Medicine because it's close by. He needed urgent care.
Itching is driving me insane.
Let's go ahead and check that out. And if we reach a dead end there, that's probably a good stopping point for the night. Okay. No one with significant head injuries. None that they will cop to, at least.
Hospital of St. Mary, founded 1862. Designed by B.A. Kaplan. Every life matters.
Controversial. Okie dokie. Ooh, I like the castle battlements of that building. What is that? It's in the water. It's got its own moat and everything. That's prime real estate. Yeah, Department of Medicine might be the best spot. We shall see. Because maybe if he did have like a concussion or there was blood involved, so definitely some sort of issue. Yeah, you know what would really help this moat? Another moat. Alley-oop.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Extra, extra. All the news
Because there was, like, examination rooms and stuff in the Department of Medicine. I think? Yeah. There was the experimentation room where we fought the big guy. Oh. Our friend is not here. Where did you go, friend? Check the upstairs offices first. He was our very first, like, Leviathan wild beast. Did the guy disappear because he's no longer really part of the story? It's quiet. Yeah. A little too quiet. Hey, look, it's Raph. Yeah. A little too Raph. Yeah, I think this area is just kind of cleared out right now. Well, what that symbol means is that we kind of have to wait until the Mind Palace gives us a clue, and we have no clues currently. We've got a deduction, but nothing that's going to help us out. So what we may need to do is head over to... Let's see. Keys are on the table. We may have to go to the manor and see if we can find anything else and just go from there. Still, no worries. We got a lot. We got some productive stuff done today. And I guess he's just on his lunch break. Hi, guys. And as a foreboding fog, I was about to say foreboding frog, is over the city. It is a perfect place to go ahead and end the stream and pick this up next time. So please stay tuned in the chat because we're going to go ahead and do a raid and send some good vibes over to another channel. But thank you guys very much for watching. It's always great when we have a full chat, just people chatting and talking about different stuff. It makes the streams go a lot better. And thank you guys so much for that. But if you guys haven't followed the Twitch channel, please do so. I try and stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays with random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description below, as well as a description to my Extra Life channel, or my Extra Life page, where I'm raising money for my local Children's Miracle Network hospital via the Amazing Extra Life charity. So please check that out if you feel so inclined. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.